How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video I'm going to go open up a topic for debate on what is more effective for your personal training clients. Is it more variety and is it more consistency? And I'm essentially going to pose this because I have a lot of trainer friends that brag about the fact that their clients never do a workout more than once, like it's always changing. However, I'm more along the lines of thought of programming, putting your clients into a program and progressing them through the program. So I'm not going to necessarily say that one is better than the other, because I'm sure a lot of you have had success by having a lot of variety in your workouts, while some of you have seen success in programming. But I'm going to pose this for you so that you can understand why I do what I do, and perhaps if you are seeing difficulty with client success, this may help you. So I'm going to go over that, but before I do, if you have not yet, make sure to click on that link up there and subscribe to my newsletter, as I send out short articles every Monday on how to see success in the fitness industry. If you just happen to stumble upon this video, click on the YouTube icon below and subscribe to this channel, as I make videos every Wednesday based on questions that I get the most. And as always, if you've already subscribed to both my newsletter and to the YouTube channel, thank you very much for your support. And if you find the information in this video helpful, please click on the like button below the video player, because every like that I get helps this channel. All right, so I have a number of trainer friends that say that they never repeat a workout for their clients. Their clients always do a different workout and they see a lot of great results. And I understand that because clients like a lot of variety. All right, the hardest part about personal training is keeping a client engaged. However, I tend to go along the lines of thought that you have to repeat workouts, because you never really know if your client is working that much harder. All right, so when we define work, I'm going to define it in the scientific term where work equals force times distance divided by time. All right, so you need specific constants. All right, well, with me, time may be a constant, distance may be a constant, and then force, or the weight that the client is using, will be the variable. All right, so as you increase the weight over the same time and distance domain, you know for sure that your client is doing more work. Or as opposed to if you're doing a variety workout, you're not really sure, if the client is doing more overall work over the course of the day than they were before. And you have to understand also that I come from a sports background. So I guess a lot of you that have a sports background understand that with practice, you're really drilling. All right. And to me, I drill fitness. I drill aerobic capacity. I want to know that you can do more a month from now than you did today. So I have to keep things testable. So I make sure to repeat workouts. Now, the one thing I will say is that when you repeat workouts too often, clients tend to get bored. I used to go on a 2-week loop. I thought I created, 2 weeks worth of awesome workouts, and I would run the client through those 2 weeks over and over as I go through a 2-week loop with my programming. But I'm of a different mindset. All right, I have a specific goal in mind, specifically based on strength. All right, whereas most people will look to improve their body composition and overall weight. So I have to extend my programming. So I essentially put the clients on a 7-week loop. All right, so the workouts go in the same order, but a workout doesn't repeat itself until 7 weeks. So I can always draw back on a previous workout and say, hey, you did this, let's go for this +1. Whereas when you don't repeat the workout, you really don't have any basis for extra motivation. And that's why I find that programming within a loop helps the client. So for instance, if you never repeat your workouts and one day you have your client do 100 burpees, all right, and then out of the blue, 6 months from now, you say, let's test 100 burpees. But the first time you did it, the client had a rest day before. The second time you did it, the client did a bunch of squats and upper body. They may fail the second time around because there was so much more work preceding that workout. So in terms of keeping your workouts consistent and making sure not to overwork your client, I think you actually help them. Now, also, you have to understand that a lot of trainers, for whatever reason, don't tend to write down the workouts. That's not something that I believe in, because if you look at some of the most successful people in terms of fitness, in terms of bodybuilding, whatever the case may be, they always track their workouts. And moreover, when we look at overall health, the one thing that your client has to remain consistent in is going to be their eating habits. So my mindset is if you have consistency in one area of your life, you should be able to maintain consistency in all areas of your life. So if your client absolutely needs to have a completely different workout every time, that's the same type of client that needs to eat something completely different all the time. And you tend to have problems making sure that they're eating correctly because they're so all over the place. Moreover, they may not be tracking their foods. So the same way that I track my clients' workouts, I require them to track their own foods through MyFitnessPal. And I found that that leads to the biggest amount of success because you see what's happening over time. Whereas when you have so much variety and nothing to definitely pull on, you're not really sure. It harkens to when clients say, yeah, I eat healthy, but what is healthy to you? You know, how often are you eating vegetables? How often are you drinking your water? How much sleep are you getting? I feel that training should be more quantified. However, you can't get so rigid that your client realizes how often you're looping around. You want to have it just far enough that the client doesn't notice that they're repeating a workout. So if you're going to have a program loop, you want to have it at least 5 weeks apart. So then your client won't be doing the same workout every first week of the month. That way the client feels the variety, but you can still maintain the consistency. And that's how you're going to help your clients see overall success. So I'm not saying that having variety is wrong, but you do want some kind of way to track your client's progress so you have something to pull off on. That gives them extra motivation to work harder as opposed to just trying to get through the workout. I am all about people doing their best for one day. However, I want their best to be better than their last best. So if this is something that you struggle with, if you see your clients aren't seeing a lot of results, take into account the fact that you may want to program a little bit more rigidly. All right, you don't have to change your workouts all the time, and you don't have to put them through the same workout every week, but you do want to have a little bit more control over what the client does so you can see their success. Now, if you have difficulty in programming, I've put together a Dumbbells to Dollars course, and I definitely recommend that you check that out because it is the best resource for any fitness professional looking to see success in the fitness industry. The Dumbbells to Dollars course will go over how to program. It goes over my programming on an 8-week loop. It goes over nutritional counseling. And for those of you that are looking to branch out on your own or improve your sales, it'll help you to develop an online presence. And for you personal trainers out there, it will help you to keep your certifications current as it is approved for CEUs for ACE, NASM, ISSA, and NSCA. Now, for those of you trainers that are not certified, I definitely recommend getting certified because it develops a foundation for you to train. A great certification to start off with is going to be the NASM certification, as I believe it prepares you for the lay client, which is going to be the most likely client that you'll train. And I have a NASM Made Easy study guide, which will help you condense the studying process by about 50%. So if you're looking to get NASM certified, I definitely recommend that you click on the NASM Made Easy study guide by clicking on that image up there. But that's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, make sure to comment below. Let me know what worked best for you. If you've hit a roadblock with a client, what you did in terms of changing your program that has helped the client over time. If you find that changing your workout every day works, let me know why. If you like to have a little bit more rigid of a program like mine, definitely let me know why. And of course, if you need more help on putting together a more succinct training program, check out my Dumbbells to Dollars course. But that's about it. I will see you guys next Wednesday. As long as you remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe, stress levels low, get rest. Don't slap anybody, love your clients, they will love you back. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.